sure if the audio quality is any good because I turned my volume back up again. So if the game is too loud, just I'll probably see in the editing process. But I just wanted to show something off. So this is I've seen a lot of YouTubers go over the ships that are already in game, and I've seen like one or two YouTubers cover how to build the ships, but I haven't seen any YouTubers go over the ships they've built. So I figured I'm gonna try and get my first ship build up. I'm gonna be building a lot of ships because it's one of the main aspects of the game I'm really gonna enjoy. So for me, I'm very much more of a warship kind of person. I'm full into the combat vibe, and so I built this monstrosity. It's designed to be a general all-round warship, like a light frigate sort of thing. So I'm going to go over the ship specs with the technician, and then I'll take you on a tour of the ship, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't even seen the inside of this thing yet. So far, the only things I'm not a fan of are the weapons. They don't change the color the same as the rest of the ship, so they sort of like this off-white color, and like the rest of the ship, which has like a black and gold sort of thing going on. But originally, I started out trying to build the Imperial Gazanti class cruiser from Star Wars, but it's not possible with the parts we have, or at least the parts I have access to on this platform. Maybe in the future I'll try and build one up. I mean, that's the closest bridge I could get, and I couldn't get anything to go under it. So yeah. Almost all of it is Deimos, except for this wing bit with the weapons, because the Deimos one didn't come out far enough for me. So, but yeah, let's get into the specs.
Hey, what can I do for you? Okay,
so
no problem.
It's heavy. I had issues. I actually trimmed I had like a bunch of cargo things on it. I had to trim it all off just to get within the right weight. So, a lot of this stuff here along the top is cosmetic, except for that. That's the shield generator. So you got my engines at the back. Got 4 of these engines, and then one big engine and the grav drive. Okay, so maybe not all of it is Deimos. Most of it. You got like these bits, the bits that matter. These don't do anything. They're just holes, just so I could get the engine to poke out a little bit. You got my 2 cargo things. I did have a lot more of these, but they take up a huge amount of weight, and apparently my ship didn't like the fact that it had so much weight. It was very heavy, and so I added these on just so it's not so blank all the way down. Got some fuel pods here. Now the reactor is actually underneath the ship, along with a secondary fuel pod. So the main one's on the sides, and then you got this big one. It's weird, this big one holds less than the little ones. Like grav jump fuel is 50, these little ones are 70, which make no sense, but hey, it is what it is. And I got this little landing strut here, which I don't actually have the ability to build, because I basically just bought the ship and then deconstructed it and built this. So that's what it is. And see, if these were bigger, I probably could have got away with making a Imperial Gazanti, move that back slightly to move here, make it bigger, and then chuck the engines sort of on it. But yeah, I couldn't do it. So this is what I got. I got my thing here, and I got a few different halves. I got the captain's quarters. I just want to see what that looks like. I'll probably swap that out for something a little bit more useful. I got living quarters, infirmary, and then that's nothing. That's just to take up space by there. And underneath, I got my control station, which is right at the back where all the engines and stuff are. And then above the landing bay is the armory. Just kind of makes sense. You go through the armory to leave the ship. That's also where the docking ring is, underneath the ship. So that's going to be interesting to see how that looks. And then here is the all-in-one berth, which just takes up the rest of the bottom of the ship, basically. Alright, so... okay, that's a bit of everything. I got a reactor here, fuel here. For weapons, I may have went a bit overboard. 3 autocannons, 2 lasers, and a missile system. So, that's it for the specs. Most of the stuff now is on the inside, so let's go to the tour. As I said, I've not actually seen the inside of a ship yet, so that's going to be fun. I may have made it too big. Okay, so this is cool. I can access the ship there, so you gotta access it through that. Okay, so this back here. Yep, this is a control area. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Is that a control area? Yeah, that's a control area. So going forward, this is the armory. Anything in here? No. Can I go down? No, can't go down into the thing. So this is the all-round berth, I think. Yeah. So yep, this just takes up the front of the ship. It's very sparse. I wasn't expecting it to be quite this sparse, because the Nova stuff actually has like a lot of stuff crammed in, but this is very sparse, which I built this up as a military ship for a 3-star collective, because I'm on my 3-star collective character, so this sort of sparse military vibe does sort of make sense. That leads into the docking area. No ladders up there. So I guess we take this ladder up. This brings us into the living quarters, I do believe. Alright, so back here, this is the infirmary. We've got living quarters here, which doesn't have any beds. I would have thought this would have beds. Okay. Captain's quarters. Alright, I like the look of this. I'm probably going to swap this out for an all-in-one berth to get some beds and stuff, because obviously this doesn't have any beds. So, yeah. And then obviously you go all the way forward, get into the pilot seat. Which, yeah. My god, this ship is huge. Alright. So I'm just going to swap out this for an all-in-one berth, just because, yeah, no beds. So, in my mind, more beds equals more crew. So that's all I want to go for. I like this area though. So, you know, this comes with some beds. So, is this one the way out? No, it's this one. No, wrong button.
Anything I can help you with? Okay. No problem.
Uh-huh. Alright, that's the wrong button. Right, yeah. Alright, so which one am I replacing? That's the captain's quarters. That's the living quarters. Alright, so I had that. So let's go for this instead. There you go, max crew of 5. Alright. Okay, now I'm just gonna... No, wrong button. And then... No, that's the bottom floor one. So... Okay, so it puts it right by here instead this time. Okay, so now it brings you directly up into the infirmary. Which is kind of cool. Alright, this is more like it. Although, I do want to test something out. So, obviously, I'm going for a more realistic vibe. So say you have somebody injured, you're carrying them. You don't really want to carry them up a ladder, do you? So, let's see. I'm wondering. I just want to try this, see if it'll work. In case I don't, I'm gonna quick save now. So, I'm gonna try the changing out the docking area for something else. So
Got
let's
anything
try
you need
this.
to offload? Trader. Sure, how about it?
So, problem is that docking. Sorry, wrong button again. Yeah. So that's the infirmary. Let's move that. And let's add in. Let's see, what can we add in? One. Demo's Armory, Captain's Quarters, Computer Core, Control Station. We only have one control station, I do believe. So let's go for, should I have another one of these? What happens if I do that? Does it increase the crew? No. Let's do that. What happens if I put in a workshop? That doesn't increase the crew either. Okay, now. See, if I delete that, bring this forward, and then delete the docker, move the infirmary down here. Now I'm wondering if we can go straight from this into this, and then go up into one of these two. And what else did I want to look at? Right, yeah, I need a docker. So what I'm thinking for the dockers is there is this one. If I delete that. Hold on a sec. What if I... No. If I delete that, can I move... Let's try... Suddenly remembering why I had one of those things there, so... Put that one there, push this... No. There, maybe. Bring it up forward a little bit more. And then... Yep. Boom. Put my space docker there. Alright, let's see if this works the way I'm hoping it does. If it does, I'm going to keep it the way it is. If it doesn't, I'll probably change it about. See, I was kind of hoping I could go straight through and into the infirmary. Guess not. Alright, let's scratch that idea, I think. And load back my old save. Is it this one? Yeah. I'm probably gonna take this ship now up in space just to get a feel of how well it flies. You know? Probably flies like a brick, but yeah. Alright. In the future, I might move the infirmary so it's next to the armory, so you don't have to go up, like, you know, 2 ladders to get to it, but it is what it is. Oh yeah. It flies like a brick by the looks of things. Actually, it's not too bad. No. It doesn't fly too bad, to be honest. Something I am curious about. Can you get out of your seat? Oh, you can. You can just get out of your seat while you're mid-flight and just explore. That's pretty cool. Do I have anything in here? I do. Alright. But yeah, so that's the tour of my ship. Probably gonna do a few more of these and different designs and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.